I kind of got that by chance. That was equals. Makes sense. Holy quarrels. Jeez. Okay. What's this? Mirror wall. Oh, hang on a second. Fergus decided to pay me a visit. He's hanging out with me. He's watching me with great concern. Alright, I don't really want any of these. I have plenty of Elven quarrels, so expecting this is going to be another Mortal puzzle box. Don't grow too attached to this thing. Without it, you will never even know it is gone. But be careful, friend. It is much easier to lose on kingdom soil. Hefe. Lies. Lies. Indeed. Don't grow too attached to this thing, so it's not a plural, obviously. Without it, you will never even know it is gone. Be careful, friend. It is much easier to lose on kingdom soil. Oh, wait. It's life. That's an easy one. Well, relatively. What's another one of these things? Does that have 10 charges too? Whatever, I have no idea what that does. Let's see. Sarig's Bane. Okay. Oh, we should take some of these. What's this? Mad God's Rage. I think you have that, but let me... Oh. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. You cast that. Let's actually look at your spells. That was just the name of a chapter, right? Maybe that's why I feel like it's so familiar. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read that. No idea what it does. Okay, cool. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Right. Perfect. More ghosts! What a delight. I'm going to nip over here, though, real quick. Try picking it. Damn it. This is, again, one of the more basic locks, right? Okay, so maybe not. Oh. Excellent. Oh, God damn it. Where once there were 3, now only are 2 ancient kin ours whom we sent to their doom. What a bunch of malarkey. I can't think of any profane words to spell here. I can't think of any 10-letter profane words. Cooges. For once there were 3, now only are 2 ancient kin ours whom we sent to their doom. I feel like this should be really easy. Well, again, I think I'm going to have to off-screen this and try to figure this out. Because it's not coming to me immediately anyways. Be right back. Alright, so I tried to brute force that for about 5 minutes, and obviously it didn't work out so well, but then I remembered a book from a previous chapter that I still have in my inventory, hence why I keep these things, and I will read it to you thusly. And so I came unto the Abbey of Killian, which stood unto the western fringe of the forest of the Eladel, so named Elvendar, and there was shown a fairy chest, upon whose face were the runes which are common unto the Elven and mortal kin. A certain father then did turn the strange cylinders which were on the face of the chest, forming a word unfamiliar to me, Glamridel, but one which threw open the latches which bound closed the lid of the box. From within he brought a finely jeweled hilt, which he called the Gaida. Gaida? I don't know. This father then told me it had come from a ruin of an ancient place, and since there was much misfortune which come unto their abbey, and they willed it should be returned there for its eternal rest. He also did tell me other things strange and wondrous of the legend, saying that the spell had been bound into a shell that would repair the blade which had long been broke away, describing this shell as one marked with an uneven surface of 10 misformed lumps. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but I know what that means as far as this puzzle. So let's solve that. Pat, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Oops. Probably would have helped for me to retain that information, but since I probably played through the episode where I found that book, probably months, if not a year ago, obviously didn't spring to mind. That's why I keep these things around. Holy crap. Set with brilliant stones of lapis and sapphire, the hilt was beautifully jeweled, but the sword blade had been long broken away. Still, as Gorath held it in his hand, he sensed it had the potential to become a deadly weapon. Right, well, don't mind if I do. Holy shit. How many do you have now? Not many. Whoops. Could take another ruby. Could use more oilcloth. Oh, did he use the last of his... He did. He used his whetstone. Well, that's okay. Well, we can take this. Can that be used on that? No, he can't. You can't do that. You can't do that! What do you think this is? Just dump that off. Can you do it on that? And that? Damn it. Just wipe it all over yourself. There you go. Not creepy. Cool. There. That was... seemed to be worth it. Obviously that looks pretty important, so we're going to hold on to that. But meanwhile, we have more ghosts. What a delight. And they got the jump on us. But I know my tactics now. If not the location of the spell. There we go. Hide behind Gorath. Okay, might want to re-up on the... Ooh. Zing! Wicked. Nice. Okay, well that clearly helps. Go down the corridor here. We'll... Okay, there's ghosts. Let's go back here and see if we can rest. We can't. Surprise these filthy bastards. Nope. Oh, fig. Well, got off a few hits, but don't regret it. So his blessing is gone. Just in case, I'm gonna cast it on me. Or me? I don't in any way identify with Owen. He's not me. What are you talking about? Don't be like that. There you go. That's a great spell. I really am sad that I've neglected it for so long. That actually hurt. Yeah, it's worth it. It's only 5. Whoops. There we are. Dealt with. Alright, and this is the end of this little dungeon. That wasn't too bad. Whoa! Holy cutscene. Owen gaped. Awash in light Elvendar glistened. Awash in light Elvendar glistened. Its circuitous fairy walkways decked in glowing lanterns of brushed gold and crystal. I hate elves. Above a canopy of silver-white leaves arched over the whole of the treetop city, masking from view whether sun or moon reigned in the skies beyond. Gorath. Oh, Gorath, isn't this the most perfect place you've ever seen? Oh my god, Owen exclaimed. I've never dreamt of anything like this. Squire, if you could hold your tongue for a moment, Gorath said, it might behoove you to bow to their queen. Flushed with embarrassment, Owen turned heel, shriveling as he noticed... Thank God he's dead. No, shriveling as he noticed the cloaked figures who waited patiently upon their thrones. Quickly, he folded in obeisance. I can never pronounce that word. I'm going to say it. Obeisance? I don't give a fuck. Hoping sincerely that human manners would be appropriate in the Elven court. He's all Frodo Baggins right now. Oh dear. Who's saying this? I'm going to say that it's probably Gorath. We have come from Krondor with news about Pug of Starduck. Oh, wow. He had the gall to yeah, exactly. She immediately says, Silence, child! We've come with news of Pug of Starduck, Owen said. We were in hopes... Silence, child! Queen Aglarana spoke gently. Oh. Her pale blue eyes glowing in the shadows. Oh, dear. I'm not going to have her talk like Kate Winslet. Though we would hear of our dear friend Pug, we first must attend to the unraveling of eons. Inclining her head towards Gorath, her voice and composure took on a grave edge. You have come before us as a mortal, but never may you leave Elvendar as such. Are you willing to return to us, your ancient kin, cousin? Rage flashed in his eyes. Trembling with emotion, Gorath advanced on the queen, his hand darting to the hilt of his sword. No, Gorath! Owen gasped, knowing his voice was too small to stay his friend's wrath. You can't! I was Gorath of the clan Ardanian, he spat, his voice thick with an ageless contempt. Color drained from his face as he gripped ever more tightly the sword at his side. I am Gorath, and I formally return to the Eldel and swear fealty to Aglarana, Queen of the Elves, and to Thomas, Prince, Consort, and War Leader. Falling to one knee, he knelt low before Aglarana's feet. I am yours to command, lady. Well, what in the hell is this? Huh. His heart hammering, an unsteady tattoo in his chest. Okay. Owen stared in frank... It's probably a tattoo on his back that says Daddy's Little Girl, or something like that, or a panther that has a scroll underneath it that says Bros Before Hoes. I don't know. It's inside of his heart, so no one will see it, I guess, so it doesn't matter. Owen stared in frank appraisal of the elves before him, except for a glazed expression lingering on Prince Consort Thomas's face. He saw no evidence that any of them had witnessed anything unusual. Rise! From this day forward, you are no longer mortal, Gorath, Aglarana said. You are a member of the family of Elvendar, and of the Eldel, Eladel, Eladededa, Eladehel. Who the hell cares? That's what I say.
When your quest is done, you will return here to be one with us. That is our desire. What is this news of Pug?
As if awakening from a dream, the elven war leader... Oh, this is Thomas. Oh well. All elves are girls, basically. The elven war leader spoke the magician's name with great concern, his dark eyebrows rising in interest as Owen began to elaborate the details. At times he would request that certain details be repeated, but always his glassy eyes became sharply focused when Owen spoke the names of Pug and members of Arutha's court. This is Thomas. I should probably give him a different voice. I wish I knew how Judge Clarence Thomas spoke. I'll just give him a normal voice. I'm not creative anymore, you guys. I'm losing it. I'm losing my touch with the silliness. By the moons, that means trouble, Thomas coughed. As the boy finished his tale. The Book of Macros is not a book, but instead a gift that Pug gave to me long ago. I was to use it to come to him if he ever left that message for me. I must go. This is Aglorana.
You cannot, love. Even now I can sense the effects of the pain-killing herbs beginning to wear off.
Oh, that's right, he got wounded. That's why he's all coffee. Aglorana said, laying a pale hand on Thomas's shoulder. As if broaching a delicate subject, she continued quietly.
3 days ago, the war leader was struck with a poison blade. Only last evening did his fever abate. But he demanded to be brought here when he heard that a Mordhel was returning. He hasn't the strength for the trip. You must go in his stead.
Don't try my patience, Aglorana. Pug needs my help, and I shall go. Struggling to gain his feet, he blanched Dubois with the effort, standing straight only by groping at the back of his throne.
How many of your kin carried you here, my warlord?
The queen asked, her voice laced with concern.
Was it 5 or 6? You are no longer possessed by the soul of Ashen Sugar, and you...
Ashen Sugar.
And you are not gifted with immortality. None doubt your strength or loyalty, Thomas, but you owe it to Pug to send able help.
As always, my love, you are wise, Thomas whispered, his strength beginning to fail him. Reaching beneath his seat of his throne, he brought forth a leather tome covered with dust. I think it's the book. What do you guys think? You think it's going to be the book? Huh? We may not be the strongest or the fastest, Thomas, but we are able and we are here. Send us to him. Why is everybody turned to the side? I don't get it. They're not really good at the whole eye contact thing. Get up, stand up. I have little choice. You, Gorath, shall be my emissary in this. May the blessings of Elvendar go with you, and tell Pug I am sorry. Oh, he's holding the book. Okay, got it. We shall. Whoops! Oh, shit! Drop the book. The Long Ride. Alright, cool, we're in Chapter 7. I'm going to go ahead and read this, and that's probably going to be the end of the session here. So let's get to it. Bells tolled in the towers of Northwarden. Jubilant guards shouted from the walls. Slapped backs exchanged war stories only days old. Already a bard was milling through the crowd, gathering names and places, scribbling them down as fast as he could. Tonight, they would gather, and they would drink, and they would pay old Tamney the minstrel each time he sang their names. Sang my name, sang my name. That is a stupid reference. Listening to the general hubbub drifting through an open shutter, Senor James allowed himself a grim smile as he dropped down to where Arutha and Locklear conferred over a battle map. By day's end, I warrant that Delicon will have died on the sword point of every man here, James said. It's a shame it wasn't really leading that... he wasn't really leading that raid. Indeed, Arutha agreed, his eyes shrouded as he brooded about something. I should make him talk like Brian Blessed. I would like to ask him a few questions. Is that still him? I leave for High Castle at noon. Even though the Mordhel have turned from here, I'm certain that the first of them will be upon our troops there by sunup tomorrow. Fortunately, my army will be there to greet them. Still, I wish I knew what they were up to. Arutha glanced up startled as a page boy skittled into the chamber. Skittles.
Pardon, my lord.
The boy stuttered. I stuttered too. It's immersion.
They've captured the Mordhel raiding leader.
It almost sounds like Owen. Without pausing, Arutha's eyes hardened. Prepare him for questioning. Oh, wow. It's getting a little PG-13 in here.
Cooperate now, Mortal, and I promise you'll live to see our children become adults. Stop me, and I'll have your eyes for necklace beads and your manhood for an inkwell.
That doesn't even make sense. Are you gonna really use his dick as an inkwell? Come on, man. You're just talking nonsense.
My death will be unimportant. If you think we shall torture you unto death, I would advise you to ponder my move. Anxious though I am to have an answer, I will keep you screaming the sight of death a month or a year until I feel well satisfied that we have heard all that you have to say. A day, a month you've already lost. Nail my entrails to your doorpost, feed my brain to your dogs.
Will not matter. Nobody knows anything about hurling threats, apparently, in Krondor.
Even if you act now, you will be too late. Who will win only pain for your trouble? Instruct him, torturer. Wah! You do not listen.
This is a little kinky.
We know the secret of Sethanon. We shall free him. What secret? Why to Sethanon? 10 years ago we attacked with Memendamus.
He's really holding that hot brand on his chest for a while.
You captured, imprisoned him. Deluded fool, we killed Memendamus at Sethanon and burnt his bones for potash. There is nothing there for Delicon to find. A lie, we have spied. What else could you guard so closely? How does he think he will win past our garrison at High Castle? He hasn't enough men. Answer me.
We then hop, hop, hop.
Rift the machine!
The 6 have a machine. It can take them place to place, like a door between great distances. Even while your troops die at Sethanon, we will walk through the machine. We've watched a lot of Star Trek. We think we've got the idea behind how it works. We shall be through the dimwood inside Sethanon a week before you can reach us. Your troops will be exhausted. That day will be ours. Who?
A rift machine inside the dimwood. That bastard Samadhi magician has been consulting with Delicon. Look over here now. Torturer, tell Signors James and Locklear to ride to dimwood. They must find and destroy that rift machine while I hide to High Castle and divert our forces once more. Time is of the essence.
Okay, rift machine. All right. Oh my goodness. It is very good to see you, sir. All right. Well, that's about enough for now. We finished chapter 6, and we are on to chapter 7, which has a lot of potential. I think I'm going to like it a lot. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. This has been Effing Controller playing Betrayal at Krondor. Catch you later.